Hey guys, welcome back to Paper Mario. We just saved all of the little baby Yoshis, so everyone loves us again. And you'll notice the elder slash chief was running around here frantically before. He's not anymore, he's probably returned to his post. So let's go hit that place up. He used to be right here, and now he's standing over near the Raven statue. So let's talk to him. Mario, I must thank you. You have saved the children of the village. I feel that no expression of our gratitude could be enough. You are truly a hero. We deeply appreciate your valor. Blah blah blah, Colorado, Mount Lavalava, and a raven statue. Kind of, I'm not actually going to comment on what that looks like he's doing to the statue. Yeah, if you can dirty mind, I know, but even as a kid, I thought he was doing something weird. I was like, Mom, he's peeing on it. Yeah, Jade Raven, anyway. If you remember, in the jungle, there was a raven statue similar to this one, but a little bit larger with some markings on the side of it that imply sushi just pops out. That implied that it had been moved. And yeah, there's also a slot for a little item that just turns out to be this Jade Raven, I'm pretty sure. So now Sushi's being all motherly and stuff, and she's like, oh, you can't go in there, it's dangerous in the volcano. And now she's like, oh, there's a princess romance, my heart, soap operas. Yeah, she's one of those. She's not really my favorite partner. I really do enjoy the damage that she can put out with her squirt ability though, so yeah, so that's something. And now we got Colorado talking about nothing really useful. So let's go hit up that statue if I can remember how to get to it. Is it this way? I believe it is north. Believe it is due north. Actually, we do need Sushi. It's also funny. Look at Sushi there, and if you can see this, I'll just pull someone out quick. If you look at Sushi's icon there, she looks like a normal Cheep Cheep, like the way her eyes are. But when she's actually out, her eyes are, you know, a little bit more like, I don't know, if you take a parenthesis and change it 90 degrees, turn it 90 degrees. So, oh yeah, this is really quick to get to the statue. Wow, I forgot how simple they made it. I thought I was going to have to go a little bit further than that. Throw the Jade Raven in here. Thing just starts shaking as if there's an earthquake, and yeah, slowly moves over. Not quite as slow as that guy in Zelda moves in Ocarina of Time. It's like one of the biggest slow jokes ever. So yeah, you can pull on these vines. Here's an egg. Not a unique item. We have seen it before, but that is another way to get it. I didn't click on this before. It's just basically a bell. More spear guys out here. And unfortunately, before I could move the bushes aside to get to the next area, they pounced on us. If you notice, I didn't heal yet. I am a lazy person. And between episodes, I was like, man, I could heal. Or I could mess around with my computer a little bit and try to make it a bit faster by closing some other programs so it doesn't take so long for me to... every time I get interrupted, I have to do a couple extra things. And that can take some time away from it. So we're going to move on to this next area by parting these bushes and walking up. Anyway, so now we have these blue blocks that you can push and these little dark spots on the ground. So I'm just going to do my best to cover all of them. I don't actually remember if you have to cover all of them or not. But I'm going to try. Well, here's something. So over here you have water, and you have a rock, actually I'd call this a boulder, blocking your path. Just cover these little geysers up. And, okay, we gotta cover that one up next. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. So if you cover up all of them pretty much, the water shoots out over underneath the boulder, and similar to Team Rocket and the Goomba King, it blasts off, but not quite into the sky this time. Hold on. Yeah, not quite into the sky this time. This time it was more of a... just off a cliff. Yeah, fuzzies jump out of these sometimes. What else is there in these tree things? Fire flower. It's worth pulling on the vines. It's not like these fuzzies pose any threat. Especially because they're fuzzies. Every time I can get a badge that increases, that just makes Mario stronger, I tend to do it because... oh, extra coins. That's not actually that terrible because I only would have gotten like 8 star points. And did it just say something about the spell is run out? I didn't read that. Can Merlot's spell actually run out? If that's what it said, then that kind of would suck. But it would make sense. Anyway, so since I just got completely distracted by that, here is that star piece 25 or 24? No, not 24. It's definitely 25. I remember saying 24 last episode. So, wow, there's quite a few of them there. I don't have enough star power to just go. Let's just fight them. They're all gonna spin. We have 25 star pieces now, though, so that's pretty good. Ooh, a Magic Koopa. We're going to start this off with Power Bomb anyway, even though we can't kill them all in one turn because we do not have the star power to do that, because I didn't heal, because I am lazy. And, of course, that's going to bite me in the butt now. And I mess up my action command. Wow, this is just not my fight. Jeez. I just can't get these action commands right. What are you gonna... don't heal anyone. Ah, you... Alright, we'll just take some damage. We get to kill off that white Magic Koopa now. I believe that's what it's called. Well, it's a cleric, basically, so that's all that matters. And I just power jumped. I don't know why. I don't know what compelled me to do that. Why would I power jump there? It doesn't make sense. Anyway. Really? What? What in the world could have compelled me to do... I don't know. I do stupid things when I'm absent-minded. And oh, this is way more than 12 star points. Wow, that's actually pretty good though. 15? Yeah, 15 star points. That Magic Koopa is worth quite a bit. And wow, those coins. 540 we're up to now. And now there's a really large tree with a small opening. Is there, I don't think there's anything over here now. Let's just make sure. You don't want to miss any invisible blocks just because you're too lazy to use Watt. Now here's a save block. It's a little early to end recording. Also wanted to try to compensate for last episode, but I don't think that would be necessary. The other thing I don't think is necessary is how long the staircase is. Jeez. I don't believe you can fall off the tree. I'm not going to bother trying, though. Is there anything up here? Oh, actually, that looks like it's the way up. Let me just keep checking around here. Okay. So, oh wow, Happy Heart. So this is how you get the Happy Heart badge without actually, paying for it. If I had a lot of people that watch my videos, I have a pretty good idea that someone might have been saying that to me. So, I believe it costs either 3 or 4 to use. Maybe less, maybe more. It is 3. Next time I level up, I will equip Happy Heart. That's awesome. Totally forgot that you could get it legitimately. I do remember now, though. I do remember that it was there. Because I used to use it when I was a lot younger, like when I was just playing this game for the first time, pretty much. I definitely used to use it. Now we have a really big, fat raven. Raphael the Raven. Yes. If you remember, they were talking about him a lot. He's basically like the leader of the Ravens. And he's pretty cool. Of course, if you get him angry, he's going to turn all red and scary. Yeah. Because that's just how ravens work. When they get a little fired up, they They kind of scare me. They have really interesting looking feet. Excellent response time, Ravens. We've got work to do. So, now we can finally, actually get toward the volcano. We're not going to be able to explore it fully and actually, you know, we're not going to obviously get the Star Spirit this episode, because we only have 4 to 19 minutes, depending on, if you're talking about my normal length episodes versus the last one. But down here, talk to Raphael. Yeah, I don't know. This part of the game's a little interesting. When the ravens are introduced, my brain just kind of gets baffled. And just make sure again, yeah, no invisible blocks. And I believe this, if memory serves, this area should be extremely familiar. Yes, this is where we got the jam and jelly, so immediately to the left is the Yoshi Village. So, because the Yoshi Village is so close, this episode will probably end off on entering the volcano, not doing much inside of it, and hopefully ending off at full health and star power and everything, because I'm going to go heal at the Toad House once. Hopefully. I can't remember if this is a one-way trip or not. Obviously not one way for life, because there's more things to do in the game, but one way until you get the Star Spirit kind of deal. We'll see. And in no time, while I rambled on about things that really don't matter, they built that contraption. And now we can enter the volcano, so Colorado's going full speed ahead. Of course I'm sick. Bold and wow, I just decimated that word. Bold and certifiably nuts. Certifiably. Why did I struggle with that word? That is not a tough word. Now, we get the Ultra Stone from Raphael the Raven, and that is there's no real word to describe this, because it's actually an amazing item. It is so useful. Of course they could have done without it. They could have worked around it, and they could have just made it so you can upgrade your partners twice in a row. But once you get the Ultra Stone from Raphael the Raven, if, say, you want to upgrade Watt one more time, so instead of just having 3 attacks, he has 4, he does extra damage, you can get him to the Ultra rank instead of the Super rank, just by hitting another one of those blocks with the blue circle in it, and clicking on Watt. So if I had not given Sushi the upgrade in the jungle, I could very easily give it to any of my other partners right now. And okay, yeah, you can also get back to the jungle via this zip line. So I don't really know why there's a heart block here, because there's a Toad House like right there. But, you know, it's a nice touch, I guess. I don't think that there's a star piece. Okay. We're finally in the volcano. You see a piranha playing here. In all caps, identified as Mario. Alert, report to boss. Alert, alert. This reminds me of Mystery Dungeon 2. How they're looking up from underneath a gate when you walk in to get to the Wigglytuff Guild. And they're like recognizing you by your footprint, where now this piranha plant is going around underground and he's scouting out the area. It's just a little connection thing. So yeah, we're now in the volcano, and Colorado shows us that those things slowly sink as you stand on them. And so we're going to continue from this point and start exploring this volcano more, but that's going to wait until next episode. So I'll meet you back right here. See you then.